Real strength is not domination over others, but the quiet ability to understand another human being. Many men discover too late that empathy builds deeper respect than power ever could. Life becomes heavier when pride refuses to bend. Many men spend years defending their ego, only to realize later that humility opens more doors than stubborn certainty. Love is not proven through control or possession. It grows slowly through patience, listening, and kindness. Truths many men recognize only after relationships have quietly slipped away. Ambition can build a career, yet without compassion it leaves a hollow victory. Some men climb very high before noticing the silence around them where meaningful relationships once stood. Time is a patient teacher that never hurries its lessons. Men often spend youth chasing approval, only to learn later that self-respect was the only approval truly needed. Understanding another person requires slowing down the mind. Many men rush through conversations for years before realizing that listening carefully is the simplest form of respect. Success measured only by wealth becomes a lonely achievement. Sooner or later, men discover that shared laughter, friendship, and affection quietly outweigh every material reward. Emotional courage is rarely loud. It appears in moments of honesty and vulnerability, lessons many men postpone until life reminds them that silence can slowly erode the heart. Kindness seems small in the moment, yet its absence leaves long shadows. Many men realize later that gentle words could have healed wounds pride refused to acknowledge. Wisdom often arrives quietly with age. By then, many men understand that a meaningful life was never about winning arguments, but about nurturing understanding, patience, and human dignity. Many men spend years believing that independence means standing alone. Yet with time they discover that true strength is the quiet courage to lean on others when life grows heavy. Anger often feels powerful in the moment, but its echoes linger far, longer than expected. Many men only later understand that patience could have protected the people they loved. Respect cannot be demanded through fear or authority. It grows slowly through fairness and understanding, a truth many men recognize only after years spent chasing admiration. Life quietly rewards those who remain curious about other people. Many men realize too late that genuine interest in another soul builds deeper bonds than any impressive achievement. Moments of tenderness may appear ordinary at first. Yet many men look back years later and realize those small gestures of affection were the very fabric of a meaningful life. Winning every argument may feel satisfying for a moment. Still, many men later learn that preserving peace and understanding often matters far more than proving themselves correct. Loneliness rarely arrives suddenly. It gathers slowly when work replaces friendship and pride replaces openness, lessons many men only understand when silence begins filling their evenings. Forgiveness is not weakness, but a quiet liberation of the heart. Many men carry old grievances for decades before realizing how gently life moves forward once resentment is released. Purpose cannot be borrowed from society's expectations. Many men spend years following borrowed dreams before discovering that a meaningful path must grow from their own values. The passing of time softens many certainties. Eventually, men discover that the most lasting legacy is not success or status, but the kindness they quietly left behind. Many men spend their youth proving they are right, yet wisdom arrives when they finally understand that being kind often matters far more than winning any argument. Life rarely changes in dramatic moments. It shifts quietly through small daily choices. Many men realize too late that ordinary days were shaping the entire direction of their lives. Confidence that ignores self-reflection becomes fragile. Many men walk through years certain of themselves, only to learn later that true confidence grows from understanding one's own limits. The heart grows distant when emotions are hidden too long. Many men learn slowly that speaking honestly about feelings creates deeper bonds than silence ever could. Time shared with loved ones often feels ordinary in the moment. Yet many men later discover those quiet evenings together were the most valuable hours life ever offered. Patience rarely feels heroic, but it protects relationships from unnecessary storms. Many men realize only later how many conflicts could have faded with a little calm understanding. Respect for others begins with recognizing their struggles. Many men pass through life judging quickly before eventually learning that every person carries unseen burdens. Happiness rarely arrives through comparison. Many men spend years measuring themselves against others before discovering that contentment quietly grows from gratitude for what already exists. Apologies may feel uncomfortable, yet they heal wounds pride cannot repair. Many men only understand later that a sincere apology can restore relationships thought to be lost forever. Growing older gently reveals what truly matters. Many men come to see that kindness, patience, and simple companionship were always more valuable than status or recognition. Many men hurry through life believing there will always be more time, yet years pass quietly, and they eventually realize the most precious moments were the ordinary ones they once ignored. Pride often builds invisible walls round the heart. Many men only notice those walls later in life, when they wonder why the people they loved slowly drifted away. Silence can protect the ego for a moment, yet it often damages relationships over time. Many men later learn that honest conversations could have prevented years of quiet misunderstanding. Wisdom does not always arrive with knowledge. Many men gather facts and achievements, yet only later understand that wisdom grows from compassion and patient reflection. Life rarely rewards constant hardness. Many men try to appear strong for years before discovering that gentleness often earns deeper trust and lasting respect. Ambition moves the body forward, but reflection guides the heart. Many men chase goals endlessly before realizing they never paused long enough to ask why. Fear of vulnerability keeps many emotions hidden. Yet many men eventually learn that sharing fears and doubts often strengthens relationships rather than weakening them. The desire to impress others slowly fades with age. Many men later understand that authenticity attracts deeper respect than any carefully constructed image. Small acts of appreciation carry quiet power. Many men realized too late that simple words of gratitude could have brightened the lives of people who stood beside them. Peace of mind rarely comes from controlling life. Many men spend years trying to manage every outcome before learning that acceptance often brings the calm they were seeking. Many men spend years building an image of strength, yet wisdom slowly reveals that true strength lives in patience, compassion, and the quiet courage to understand others deeply. Life often whispers its most important lessons softly. Many men rush past these gentle moments, only realizing later that those quiet experiences were guiding them toward deeper wisdom. Control may feel comforting, yet relationships breathe through freedom. Many men eventually learn that love grows stronger when it is nurtured with trust rather than restraint. Years of effort can build success, but meaning grows in different soil. Many men later understand that kindness and shared memories give life its true richness. People rarely remember how powerful someone appeared. Many men realize later that what truly remained in memory was how gently and respectfully they treated others. Every conversation carries an unseen opportunity to understand another soul. Many men speak quickly for years before discovering that careful listening creates deeper human connections. Regret often arrives not from failure, but from hesitation. Many men look back and wish they had spoken their gratitude and affection when the moment was still alive. Life's pace encourages constant movement, yet wisdom grows in stillness. Many men only later learn that quiet reflection can reveal truths that noise always hides. Respect given freely often returns in unexpected ways. Many men eventually understand that dignity offered to others quietly shapes the dignity they receive in return. As years pass, ambitions slowly change their meaning. Many men discover that the greatest success was never achievement alone, but the peaceful life built with understanding hearts. Many men spend years believing silence will protect them from conflict, yet time reveals that unspoken truths quietly distance the hearts that once longed to understand each other. Life gently reminds us that every person carries unseen struggles. Many men realize too late that patience and kindness could have softened moments they once met with judgment. True dignity does not rise from status or authority. Many men eventually discover that dignity grows quietly through fairness, compassion, and the way they treat those with less power. The mind often seeks certainty, yet life rarely offers it. Many men learn slowly that wisdom comes from accepting complexity rather than forcing simple answers onto difficult realities. Years pass quickly when life becomes only routine. Many men later understand that curiosity and wonder were the quiet forces that once made ordinary days feel alive. Friendship requires more care than many expect. Some men recognize only with time that relationships fade not from distance alone, but from long seasons without attention. Gentleness often appears small beside ambition. Yet many men later see that gentle understanding held families together, while ambition alone could never create lasting harmony. Courage is not always loud or heroic. Many men discover late that courage sometimes appears as the quiet decision to apologize, forgive, or begin again with humility. Life rarely becomes meaningful through competition alone. Many men spend years comparing themselves to others before realizing that cooperation and shared joy bring deeper fulfillment. As the years move forward, certainty slowly softens into reflection. Many men come to see that a peaceful heart is built not through victory, but through understanding and compassion. Many men spend years believing life must be rushed. Yet wisdom quietly teaches that the slow moments, shared meals, calm conversations, Silent walks were the ones truly shaping the heart. Responsibility often feels heavy in youth, yet with time many men realize that caring for others gave their lives a meaning no personal achievement could ever replace. Judging quickly may feel satisfying, but understanding requires patience. Many men only later discover that every person's story is far deeper than a first impression. Life becomes quieter with age, and in that quiet many men finally hear the lessons they once ignored. Gentle reminders about love, patience, and the fragile nature of time. Kindness rarely demands attention or applause. Many men later see that the smallest gestures of care quietly changed the lives of people who never forgot them. Many men chase recognition for years, yet eventually realize that the approval of strangers cannot replace the quiet respect of those who truly know them. Emotions often remain hidden behind habits of toughness. With time, many men understand that acknowledging those feelings would have brought them closer to the people they loved. The desire to always appear strong can become exhausting. Many men discover later that admitting uncertainty and asking for help often creates deeper trust and respect. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned. Many men spend years resisting change before realizing that flexibility and acceptance can turn uncertainty into unexpected growth. As years gather like quiet pages in a book, many men come to understand that a life filled with compassion and understanding leaves the most peaceful memories behind. Many men spend their early years chasing admiration. Yet time quietly reveals that the admiration of strangers fades quickly while the love of a few loyal hearts endures. Life teaches gently that patience is a form of wisdom. Many men rush through important moments before realizing that understanding often grows only when the mind slows down. Strength that refuses to listen eventually becomes loneliness. Many men learn late that openness and curiosity about others build stronger bridges than stubborn certainty. Days filled with work may appear productive, yet many men later see that the hours spent laughing with loved ones carried far greater meaning. Pride can protect the ego, but often wounds the heart. Many men realize only later that humility would have preserved friendships that once mattered deeply. Every person we meet carries a quiet universe of experiences. Many men move through life quickly before discovering how powerful simple empathy can truly be. The search for happiness often leads outward first. With time, many men recognize that peace grows slowly from gratitude for the life already around them. Advice offered gently can guide a lifetime. Many men later remember the calm words of elders they once ignored in their hurry to prove themselves. Life rarely asks anyone to be perfect. Many men eventually understand that accepting imperfections in themselves and others creates a more peaceful way of living. As the years pass and ambitions soften, many men quietly discover that the greatest comfort comes from a life where kindness was never withheld. Many men spend their early years believing life is a race to be won, yet time gently reveals that life was never a competition, but a journey meant to be shared. Certainty often feels comforting when we are young. Many men later discover that wisdom grows not from rigid certainty, but from the willingness to question and learn. Moments of quiet reflection rarely seem urgent. Yet many men eventually realize those silent pauses could have guided them away from years of unnecessary struggle. Ambition may bring movement and excitement, but without balance, it can quietly drain the spirit. Many men learn too late that rest and presence were equally important. The heart often understands what the mind refuses to accept. Many men ignore that gentle inner voice for years before recognizing it was guiding them toward better choices. Friendship thrives not in grand gestures, but in steady attention. Many men later see that a simple message or visit could have preserved bonds they once valued. Life's meaning rarely appears in dramatic achievements. Many men come to understand that meaning was quietly woven into everyday acts of care and responsibility. Harsh words spoken in moments of anger often echo far longer than expected. Many men later wish they had chosen patience instead of the quick satisfaction of frustration. Growing older slowly changes the way success is measured. Many men realize that peace of mind and healthy relationships are victories far greater than public recognition. As time moves forward with quiet persistence, many men finally understand that the truest wisdom was always simple. Treat others gently, and life returns that gentleness. Many men spend years believing success will finally bring peace. Yet time quietly teaches that peace begins within, long before any achievement appears in the outside world. Words spoken in kindness often travel farther than we expect. Many men later realize that a gentle sentence could have healed wounds. That silence allowed to deepen. Life often changes through the smallest choices. Many men rush past these quiet decisions, only realizing later how those small moments shaped their entire path. The desire to appear unbreakable can slowly isolate the heart. Many men discover with age that sharing vulnerability often creates stronger connections than hiding weakness. Moments of gratitude may feel simple, yet they hold quiet power. Many men eventually understand that appreciating what they have protects the heart from endless dissatisfaction. Time rarely waits for perfect readiness. Many men look back and see opportunities they hesitated to embrace, moments where courage would have opened unexpected doors. Every relationship requires gentle care. Many men realize later that attention and patience were the quiet threads that kept meaningful connections alive. Confidence that grows from self-awareness remains steady. Many men learn slowly that understanding their own flaws allowed them to respect the humanity in others. Life becomes lighter when expectations soften. Many men spend years resisting reality before discovering that acceptance often brings a calm strength. As the years pass like slow turning pages, many men finally understand that the most lasting influence they leave behind is the kindness they quietly practiced each day.